Hello everyone, Ksenia's here. In today's video, I'll tell you about brushes in Procreate. Firstly, let's take a look at the top right panel. Here we can see Paint, Smudge and Erase. Let's explore them one by one. If you tap on the first icon, you'll pick up the brush. If you tap one more time, you'll go to the brush library where you can select a brush you like from the tons of options. When you did that, get back to the canvas and make your first stroke. On the left, you can find two sliders that will help you with changing the size of the brush and its opacity. The next icon in a row is Smudge. It helps you with smoothing and blending the strokes and mixing the colors. The Smudge tool shares the brush library with the Paint tool, so you can select any brush you like for the Smudge tool. Try to make a stroke with it. As it works as a blend tool, you will need some strokes made with color before using it. You also can play around with the opacity slider on the left, because a lot depends on it. For a more subtle result, lower it down. To strengthen it, rise it up. At a high pressure, the colors blend quicker but more drastically. If you need a smoother result for shadows, highlights or gradients, use the low strength. The last tool we'll explore is an eraser. It helps you to erase mistakes, carve out the areas and generally remove the pigment. And again, eraser shares the brush library with the previous tools, so you can choose any brush you like for that tool. You also can play with the opacity of the brush to erase things you made in a more subtle or obvious way. If you want to match the eraser with the main brush you are using, and you might need it for creating the seamless style in your work, hold down your finger at the eraser icon. If you found the right size of the brush or opacity level that you like to work with or use a lot, you can save the settings at the sliders on the left. Tap the plus icon to save your brush size or opacity setting for the particular brush. This will set a small line mark on your slider. And you can set 4 marks for both the brush size and opacity slider. To return to a setting, tap the desired mark or slide the slider close to the mark. These settings only apply to the current selected brush. You can apply your favorite settings for later use to individual brushes throughout your library. You can apply different brush size memory across Paint, Smudge and Erase for any given brush. To remove a setting, tap on the mark to open the preview window. The plus symbol will now appear as minus symbol, so tap on it to remove the mark and the setting. Brush Studio offers settings for existing brushes along with the ability to create your own brand new brushes. To enter the Brush Studio, tap on the brush and you'll get to the interface of Brush Studio. In the left menu, there are 11 attributes you can modify to make a unique brush. You can adjust the shape and grain of your brushes, tweak the appearance of your brush stroke path and adjust how Procreate renders the end result. Adjust the behavior of your Apple Pencil and set limits on your brush properties. Play with dynamics to set how your brush responds to speed and how colors shift. Add wet mix to change the way your brush moves pigment around the canvas. Preview your brush in a drawing pad to see your changes in action without leaving the Brush Studio. And that's it for the brushes. Hope this tutorial was helpful, and if you still have any questions, write them down in a comment section down below. If you want to learn more, check out other videos you now see on your screen. That's it, see ya!